in Al-Qaeda operations. I have seen their working at the district level, in the state level and at the central level.
Right.
So their district police is very strong. Their police station is very strong. They are very close to the people. What we are thinking over here now, they are doing it for the last 10 years. They get each and every information. So our system so far is only technical gadgetry or some other sources.
Okay.
So we need to.
So how do they work?
They work. They have lot of. They have contact with the social organizations. In police station, they have a unit elected body of public. They are in regular contact with those people, and the FBI is also in contact with those people. They choose people from the police stations, those who have worked in the police stations.
Okay.
So collection of intelligence is one part, and it can only come from the people, number one.
Right.
Number two, the real story is to control the crime. One, to prosecute the criminal. For that you need evidence, and you need professional police officers who know how to connect the accused with the crime. So people sitting at Delhi, most of the people I think would be from other organizations. They cannot deliver as an investigating police officer.
We have so many agencies, we have so many departments.
Yes.
Are people that trained to tackle such situations that we are at a point where we are about to create a new agency?
Every day.
So you agree with me?
Yeah.
Right. Mr. Bhupinder, before this NIA, National Investigation Agency, was created post 26/11, but it appears that that has not taken off the way it was expected to be. Not many terrorism-related cases referred to it have been cracked till now.
I don't think so. That impression is quite right. I think you see, in investigating these terrorist cases, it's very sort of time-consuming. It demands a lot of collection and collation and analyzing intelligence which is already there or which you want to gather, and working on it takes a lot of time. So I think they're not doing a bad job at all.
It's just as you think it does take a lot of time to solve such cases.
Collecting the evidence also for the purpose of prosecuting or convicting somebody also takes a lot of effort, and I think we have to give them time, and we have to be a little patient with what they're doing.
One more thing, you see, intelligence people, they do not give out their things what they're doing. You see, there is a district police, you know, whenever there's a case is solved, and they do it. There's so many things happening. So they don't go to the press easily. So they don't know, because it is behind it is unconventional thing. Intelligence is basically unconventional.
Just because it's not in the media or in the public domain doesn't mean it's not happening.
In the public domain, so the public doesn't know it.
So, but do you so you think that NIA has taken off?
Yeah, it has taken off, and then you know, they are not excluding district police. Absolutely not. No, it is going to be a coordinated effort. As I said, that they are working for the same goal.
Right.
So you can't say it is only my domain.
But there is a delay. We should agree to it. We must agree to it that there are such delays in cracking the cases. But don't you think that it is because of the lack of staff or the powers?
No, especially they are very complicated cases, because it is trans-border, you know, and there is not only jihadis, there are Naxalism, the underworld.
Right.
Dawood Ibrahim usually has contacts with ISI, with all the things, you see.
Right.
So then you have to handle it in a very, very delicate manner, you see, and without spoiling any relation or creating a problem for the government.
Absolutely. I'll come back to you. It's time for a short break over here. When we return, we will continue our discussion on the proposed National Counter-Terrorism Center. Welcome back. We are discussing if the proposed counter-terrorism agency will help build a bulwark against terror. Mr. Bhupinder, the NCTC will have immense power, like intercept telephone calls, seize property suspected to be used for terror-related works or activities. Will it not be intruding into privacy?
No, I think, well, if it's the law, they will be investigating as per the law, and if it requires, or if they can have the powers to seize properties which have been built up as a result of money extorted through terrorism or money diverted from any of those sources, then I think it's a good idea.
So which are the other ways this agency can adopt, apart from these?
No, they have to work on the basis of, no, let me put it another way. There are a number of standalone databases.
Right.
Now, we need to get all those databases together. For that purpose, we have what is called the NAT grid that has already been formed. So, we have to make that work more efficiently. Secondly, we in the states have also now got what is called the Crime and Criminal Tracking Network System, the CCTNS. The MHA has been helping all the states in trying to get this off the ground, and all the data which is going to start from the police station, which will be the basic unit, and then go upwards to the district, and then from there to the state headquarters, and then ultimately to Delhi. So we again need someone to coordinate the huge amount of data which is being thrown up as a result of these two programs which have been put into place.
So you think that this agency will be capable enough to do all,
yes, because it's
put in all this effort for coordination?
It's going to work on that. You know, in so far as our security goes, we have to divide it into, say, two aspects. One is the physical security of our vulnerable assets, and the second is preventing any terrorist act because through use of intelligence. Now, so far as the first goes, for instance, during the Bombay attack, we found that not having enough of surveillance on the seas was a big gap through which these people could come through. So the government of India has been in constant sort of getting the states to work on that, and number of coastal police stations have been set up. A large number of boats have been purchased which are going to be patrolling the sea and the coast area. They have also started using the fishermen as their eyes and ears to see what is happening along the coastal areas, because we are extremely vulnerable. We only look at the border with Pakistan, and we forget about the about 8 to 10,000 kilometers of the coastline that we have with Pakistan, with Bangladesh, along Sri Lanka, which is just open for any subversive activity.
Right.
So I think it's working towards that, which will help.
Right. Mr. Kapoor, I'll come back to the privacy issue over here. In USA, when Patriot Act was
I'll
passed...
answer your privacy. I know what you're going to say. You see, when the security of state is involved,
right,
and you have to get information, as I said, that it's an unconventional job, you see. If I know that you are a terrorist or you are linked with terrorism and all that, you see, then what do I do? So that's okay, the law provides it.
so
The law provides it, you know.
Okay.
How can you can't allow your country to be destroyed? You know, you are having relations with Dawood Ibrahim or something like. Just as you know, in Pakistani, that young lady, you know, there's our foreign service officer. They were having it.
in USA, when the Patriot Act was passed, many people there they protested as they had complained that their privacy was invaded. Do you think that the NCTC should have such overwhelming powers?
No, they should have, because you know, normally nobody is going to invade your privacy. Why should they? Absolutely not. Unless, as I said, the security of state is involved. There is something involved which we fear that something can happen, you know.
Right.
Otherwise, if you don't do that, then what do you do?
See, we are today listening to the telephone conversations. We are tapping telephones. We are also eavesdropping on the emails passing through certain
That's
pipelines.
Right. Yep.
But all those are subject to the agency telling the authority that, look, we need this. this is the reason, and then the competent authority authorizes.
It's only in a very professional manner. You
It
just
is
not doing it
that
for
it
fun.
is being done at random or by anybody.
No way, no way.
Mr. Lalpura, in our opinion, in your opinion, what are the steps which are required at the grassroots level?
Actually, Intelligence Bureau has always been a help to the states. They are coordinating at the national level and at the international level. But we have failed so far to strengthen our police at the police station level. It is going down from one place to the other step. Actually, in Punjab, where we are sitting, the police at the police station level is working under NMLA.
No, it's a totally different thing.
So actually, now when we till we are not involved, everybody is not involved, and the man is not disciplined, I don't think the center would be able to do all the policing in India. This is my way of thinking.
Absolutely. That's
so
the reality
they
somehow.
cannot police every corner of India, and till everybody is involved. So we are spending a lot of money on state police, and then we are thinking of creating another agency at the national level to do the same job.
Okay.
So in Punjab, I have seen government being dismissed for killing of 6 persons in 83. And same time we have seen in Chandigarh.
So you are saying that there is a lot of political hold on the police stations at the grassroots
they
level.
have to be made efficient. They have to be made disciplined, and whatever problems they have, you have to tackle that. We have there was an All India Police Act in 1861.
Right.
We changed it to the State Act, and what is the improvement?
Okay.
And same thing would happen now. CBI investigated a lot of cases in Punjab, and I think 80 to 90% of those cases were acquitted.
Okay. Mr. Bhupinder, before we wrap up the discussion, what else is required to tackle terrorism? I mean, what steps are required to coordinate efforts at the level of states?
See, overall, at the center, there has to be the political leader, in this case the Home Minister, who should be able to coordinate the activities of all the states.
Right.
And very often we have found that, when it comes to anti-Maoist operations, some of the states have been not quite coordinating or cooperating with the center this thing because of certain hidden political agendas.
Right.
The states may themselves, the political leadership in the states may be a little weak, or they don't want to tackle this problem head on. So therefore they will try and sort of sidestep the issues and not take this challenge head on. So therefore number one, the political leadership should be very clear, and the political leadership not only at the center but at the states, that look, this is the problem that we are facing, and until we put our act together, and until we unite irrespective of the party affiliation or other issues.
I'm so sorry, so my time is running out, but before we actually wrap up the discussion, Mr. Kapoor, there is one point which I want to discuss. I have very little time. The NCTC will be headed by an officer of the level of director. He will be an additional DG level officer.
Yeah.
Is that good enough, or do you need a DG level officer since various other agencies?
That will not make much of a difference. They'll put a, if they find there any problem, they'll put a DG. There's no problem at all. You see, that is a very minor thing. That's just administrative thing. That is not much of a thing.
Right. I thank all three of you for coming this evening. While the National Counter-Terrorism Centre will help consolidate our efforts against terror at the top levels, there is also an urgent need to strengthen the prevailing systems at the grassroots level. That is all in Prime today. Good luck and goodbye.